We'll just see how competitive they come.
All right. Well, Butler is going to consist of Astru, Kai, and Siren. Sir Aaron. Sorry. That's right, Sir Aaron. And Rochester is going to have Joey Dubs, Sebward, and Sunblaze. Game 1 is underway. And what would be your prediction here? I don't know if you've looked at the stats any.
Well, I'm not. I really haven't looked at much at the stats, but I'll tell you this: I've covered a few Butler games, and these three guys with Siren, Kai, and Astro. I tell you what, these guys, they are a force to be reckoned with. We see Kai on the defensive side. We see Siren going off the offensive side, and as Joey Dubs from RIT just scored, and then we see Astro coming in from all angles of the air. He tried to make that stop right there, speaking of which, on the air, but then he was just met by Sebward, that's his name, and then just got demoed. I can't read worth anything.
It's 10 p.m., isn't it? So
I'm in the
don't
Midwest.
Worry about it.
I'm in the Midwest, so it's
You're in the Midwest. How can you be tired at this time? Come on.
I'm not tired. I'm just blind. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, wow, what a double tap there from Joey Dubs, but the shot's not on net. All right, let's start casting this, shall we? Sunblaze pops it up in the air. Sir Aaron puts it into the corner for Kai. Sunblaze is just going to pop it up over to Sebward. The shot is weak, and it's going to be redirected.
Oh,
no! Why? What a shot!
Sunblaze just able to just beat the two defenders, Kai and Astro. Kai's one of their best defenders for Butler, so I'm surprised that Sunblaze was able to get the shot off over both defenders, really. And now they're coming in with 2-0 over Butler University. But now Butler's going to quick. Oh, Joey Dubs off, just came out of nowhere. That was impressive.
And that is a W tier save there for the win he just got on that 50. Astru's going to get the ball cleared out. Sebward pops it up high, though. Leaves it for his teammate. Passes it back to Sunblaze. But the shot is off the crossbar. What a stop there. And all three shots are off the crossbar, but Astru can shove it in. There you go. And the game is cut in half here. The lead is cut in half.
What a sequence that one was. It was just all crossbar and nothing happening. And Astro finally swooping in from the air just to get that ball right inside the goal, right where we want to see it. It's just incredible. Just that incredible sequence. Pretty good defense from RIT. Just didn't quite get it all in time. Just didn't rush the ball, try to clear it for the boys in orange.
And right now, the boys in orange are doing pretty good for themselves, but Butler are giving them a run for their money. Sir Aaron pops that ball up, leaves it for Astru, who doesn't get a good hit, and that's going to allow Joey Dubs to keep it in the offensive zone. Sunblaze is going to get to it first off the back wall. Astru gets a weird hit, and Kai, I mean, what does he do? He's got a low amount of boost. He's going to go up for it, and he's able to get a 50 with Joey, but Joey's going to win that 50. Sir Aaron is knocked off of it. Sebward into the corner, can't find Sunblaze, and the ball's cleared out.
Man, Astra almost had a wide open shot too. Dubs was able to just meet him at quarter field for RIT. Just wasn't able to get the shot off. So right now, Butler's still kind of struggling to get a bunch of shot offs right here. So they just need to work on that, but you can also credit RIT's defense. They've just been performing the ball. They've been taking the air game, as we've seen just right now, with Joey Dubs flying into the air. So we just need to see more shots being made from Butler.
Sunblaze is popped up in the air for Joey Dubs. No, that pass was good, but it misses the mark. Astru with no boost gets demoed for being so slow. Out of my way, peasant, says the Butler player there. Says the RIT player there on the Butler player. Sir Aaron puts it into the zone. Astru's not going to be able to get it. Kai keeps it in the zone, though. He's going to get a second touch. It's off the crossbar. Astru misflips and can't get to it in time. 60 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for this to come back. Kai! No, he's going to be put away. And Sunblaze with a misflip. Oh, man. Misflips all around.
These guys are going a little crazy. That could be a wide open shot. Oh, Seb were able to just come in right at the perfect time to save it. And now we're seeing a little, we're seeing a little bit more aggression from Butler, but RIT is able to just flip it around, trying to get a score for here.
What goal?
Seb word.
Popped up in the air dribbles it after the flip into it. Wow. Gets that touch, beats one, beats two, beats three.
That was just incredible ball movement from Seb Word. I can't believe what I just saw. Like, just epic ball control movement from the air. It's super hard to do to just control it in the air. But, I mean, it looks like RIT is about to run away with this victory here.
You say that. You like say that, but RIT are having a connection issue here. That's... Oh, no. It's a 2v3 here. The Sunblaze left and is now back. That is a connection issue. But it's all good. Because they were up by 2 and they did not allow any goals to go in. As the game is over here, Rochester will win the first game with that scare at the end. Sunblaze is still back in, though.
Yep, that was just great word for Rochester. Great job for Sunblaze, just trying to get connection back in. That was a little bit of an unfortunate scenario, but, I mean, it worked out for them either way. You know, look at Butler's shots and then compare it to Rochester's shots. They took more, but they only got 1 goal. That says a lot about the Rochester defense with their 4 saves on Butler. But, I mean, Butler's just kind of needs to just figure out a way to execute goals, scoring better. The shots are there. You're taking shots, but you're not hitting them. And they're being defended, but you just need to figure out a way to make them sink into the goal because Rochester's basically swarming the goal at times, whether in the air or on the ground. So one way you can figure out is just get more demos. We didn't really see enough demos in this last match. So if you take out their defenders, you get more wide open looks, and then you can get some shots off.
And that's the thing, right? Is that right now, I mean, you look at those stats and you're like, that doesn't make sense. Well, 4 of those shots, right, from Butler went off the crossbar, right?
Exactly.
3 in that one sequence when Butler scored their 1 goal, but another one afterwards. And I think actually there's another one that I actually forgot about. So 5 in total, right? And then it went in off of the own goal, which still counted the same shot.
Yeah, I think that was just a little bit, that was just a little goofy, unfortunate sequence right there for Butler. So they just need to figure out a way to control the ball better once they're at that goal situation like that. So hopefully, and really it's just accurate shots, honestly, and just not giving up again. So, you know, just catching the deep defenders off guard, catching them wide open, trying to expose their defense a little bit. You just need to find those openings, and then just get back into the game.
Yeah, just get back into it. Well, we're back into it, ladies and gentlemen, with game number 2. 30 seconds have elapsed here, and Joey Dubs pops it up in the air. The shot, Kai is absolutely dumbfounded. He doesn't know how to defend that one, but he doesn't need to know how to defend that one because when the shot's coming in at 30 miles an hour, it's very easy to stop.
Exactly. You know, he just took that to the air, make sure no one was going to come in. Kai is their best defender for Butler. He swarms the entire field, really. And, just a nice save from Seb Word. That almost went in, but no one for Butler able to capitalize. That would have been an easy shot if someone was there to just sink it in. But going back to Kai, he's just a great defender. He gets all the saves, whether on the ground, on the air. Excellent goal defender.
I do have to agree. Excellent defender indeed. And he's been doing it on the defense, on the offense, because when you can get the ball cleared out, right? Sometimes those turn into assists, those turn into offensive abilities. And if you can get the ball cleared out and practically pass it to yourself, right, off of a bad rebound opportunity. Well, that turns into goals, and that's how a lot of defensive players can turn their defense into offense.
Exactly, and speaking of good defense, this has definitely been a defensive showdown. We are scoreless coming into 3 minutes left to play. Definitely an improvement for Butler not giving up all those goals, but at the same time, trying to figure out a way. Like right now, if you can get the ball on the other side of the defender, that's just an easy way to try to get a shot off. But hats off to Butler so far, just not giving up anything. This could be a good play, but Sunblaze already there playing in the air. Never mind, he just accidentally Kai. Excellent move. And that was off the feed from Siren. Sunblaze trying to make a stop right here. And
It just goes in.
He got bumped by Sebward. It's so hard to say his name. He got bumped by Sebward by accident. Oh man, and now Butler getting their first lead of the game.
And that not just the game, the series, I think.
Series, you're right.
And so, halfway through this game, there is a dangerous opportunity there for Rochester to come back here, but RIT, not exactly the most deadly right now, right? You see what Butler are bringing right now, and they're absolutely just bringing it to the RIT team. You want to win, says Butler. You'll need to bring it.
Cobra Kai never dies, especially off the feed from Siren. Just a great pass, and then a great shot from midair. Excellent move. Butler's now getting an answer going for them, and now they're going to be on a roll. Now you just got to be careful off that defense as Astro steals it from Sebwar, making sure no one scores there. Butler's starting to come alive here now.
Butler are a bit alive. They have a 2-0 lead, but pass 1, pass 2, can't get it past Kai, who there was a demo attempt on, right? Assassination attempt, I want to say, but it just failed. The missile just barely missed, grazed the skin, and, well, the clear is allowed to take place. 100 seconds left on the clock as Kai pops it into the zone to Siren. No, it's not going to find anything. The ball is cleared out by Sebward. Astro keeps it in. Sebward puts it into the corner, and Sunblaze with a good redirection.
Oh, and Kai tried to make a move the ball, but Sebward got it in his way. He gets a demo, but I think he was just looking more for a ball movement there, maybe possibly a possible goal if he was able to just control the ball if no one was in there. But great work from Sebward, just sacrificing himself just to get demoed by, what's his name, Astro? No, Kai. I forgot who it was as I was talking about him, but excellent work.
That's a good save on the shot by Sararin there. Being able to keep the ball out is crucial right now for RIT, because they need to find a goal on the offense, and letting one in is exactly what they don't need right now. Sebward up in the air, pops it down for Sunblaze. The shot! Sebward!
Wow, I'll tell you what, Sebward was definitely seeking that ball right there as he was going through the air, but then Sunblaze or Sebward did score, never mind. Yeah, and then Sunblaze just off the backboard, just off the assist. That was just a confusing goal for me to look at and explain. Wow.
All right, so what happened here was that Sebward was up in the air, and he was got the original hit, right? He got the original hit, which is exactly what he wanted. Passes it down to Sunblaze. He falls down as he has no more boost, and Sunblaze shoots wide, but Sebward, as he's falling without any boost, hits the ball as he's falling, and it redirects in from the angle. That is exactly how I would explain it in great detail, as that ball needs to go in, but Butler are gonna win that one, and so it's a tied at 1 series. Butler, bring it back here.
Yes, Siren gets the epic save at the very end. Already a better display for Butler as they run away with this series, tying the series. But Rochester just was able to come alive at the very end. If they had just a tiny bit more time, maybe if they had just a few more seconds instead of just that 1 second left on the clock, they definitely would have had a chance to tie things up there. But Siren obviously came in clutch at the very end with that epic save. and it was just all defense for Kai and Siren, and Astro with a few saves under his belt as well. So just great work from Butler. Now you just got to keep it up. You guys, both teams just need two more wins, and then they just walk away with this game.
You're saying that if Rochester just had a little bit more time, they would have won. Well, they had 5 minutes of clock time to find more than one goal, and they just weren't able to. They had 6 shots, 4 of them stopped, 1 of them slammed off the post.
Exactly, and you can say it's their fault not getting all that getting all those shots in, but really, to me, what I saw, it was all Butler's defense. Really, they had 4 combined saves, and there's 1 incredible steal from Astro that might get a little bit overlooked because Rocket League doesn't calculate steals. But I mean, that was just incredible what we saw from Butler stepping up their defense, and they only got 2 goals. But if you hold on defense, it doesn't really matter.
And you're saying that Rocket League doesn't look at giveaways and takeaways, but ball chasing does. And if you know what ball chasing is, it is a app that where you can save your replays, right? Where you save game replays. And so that is exactly what it does. It shows every small stat you could ever even imagine, even those that you can't imagine, just like Kai being unobstructed there. Both players here go for boost. Look at this. Joey Dubs and Sunblaze both go for boost, and that's completely wide open.
There's nobody there. Joey Dubs tried to make a play, tried to make an epic save, just didn't have enough speed, didn't have enough boost to get there on time, and just Kai just caught them slipping, just was able to just get that score. And man, Butler already once again just 1-0 over RIT.
Anyone home? RIT, we need you at the door. We need you to be able to make these saves. Subword is just lucky that the miss comes in from Sir Aaron there. The double tap was so close. Sir Aaron misses again, but Astro's going to get a good clear. Sunblaze with the save.
Never mind. Sunblaze proved me wrong. Great defense from Sunblaze, stopping Astro's goal right there. But can he stop Kai's? Yes, he can. Beats the contest from Kai, and now it's over into Butler territory. They got to step up their defense here. Their defense has very much improved. Now can they keep that up? Can Sunblaze bleed? Oh my goodness, Sunblaze is just flying all over the defensive side for now. And now he's going to try to take a chance on offense. And look at that. That just paid off well as he just sits on his back, just soaking it all in, tying the game. We saw he did plenty of work on defense. Let's get him some glory on offense right here.
Yeah, exactly. Very much so deserved for him. That's a good pop-up there. And Faith, the aerial carry, right? The Butler player was expecting that to be just up in the air, right? An air dribble. And it just never came to be. It was just a fake air dribble. It was just a pop-up. Exactly. And so it really threw everyone off.
Exactly. It was kind of a ball fake, if you will. Just that fake little air dribble from RIT. You just don't know what to do about those. And, that's kind of becoming a little bit of a trend in Rocket League. There's a bunch of great, efficient highlights of different... Oh my gosh, what a save. Doesn't matter. Joey Dubs comes in off the feed from Sebword. I keep wanting to say Squidward. But geez, what a score. And now RIT coming in 2-1 over Butler.
It's 2-1 now for RIT. And they come in, they're scrambling in that net, trying to find the position and the defender to be in that position. And Kai ties up the game right off of the kickoff. No one goes for this ball because there's a disconnect once again. Sunblaze!
Oh no, that's not good. We need to get him back in the game before anything happens. It looks like he's back in already, just in time for the next kickoff. But man, that was a little unfortunate. That was a nice, the assist came from, really to me, the assist came from it said it came from Astro, but it came from basically an RIT player. That was quick! And now, RIT, it doesn't matter if your player keeps disconnecting. They're just going to keep on scoring either way. And Just what a nice little assist from Sebward, just with a little love tap to the ball. Be like, here, Joey, take this score. He's got it.
And he does have it, just like Sir Aaron could have had that, but that was, it was just slightly out of reach. It was a good pinch. Kai with a good save there. Sir Aaron trying to get it. Popped up in the air, fakes no one out. And so Kai is able to bring that one in. Has full amounts of speed. Sir Aaron gets demoed. And left in the dust is Kai. Astro is the last one left alive here. Sir Aaron able to get in position in time. And the ball is cleared out. 1:50 left. And RIT are in the lead by 1.
Exactly. You know, they don't want to quite keep playing keep away right now with all this time left on the clock. But, you know, they just need if they can find another score, that'd be helpful for them to, like, just ease off, relax, and then just play a little bit of keep away. But now Sir Aaron trying to make a play off the ball, but now we see Sebward just in the air, as well as Kai trying to meet him off the edge.
Still with 80 seconds left to go. We've seen a lot of demos this game as well, right? A lot of bumps. Oh! The sword as Astro shoots up to the sky and finds himself the game-tying goal with 74 seconds on the clock.
Sir Aaron with the nice pass to Astro just to get that ball into the net, the goal. And now it's a tie game. This has become a really, really competitive game in this series. And I tell you what, I'm getting Game 5 vibes already from these teams. I think they're pretty much matching each other very well. Oh, Kai just had it too high. Just a little too much speed on there. Didn't quite have the right angle to just sink it in. But man, it's all right, because if they just score right here, it's a little bit wide open, but Sebward already there to just steal the ball and break it up.
Well, there is a lot to be had here with 40 seconds left on the clock. So, I mean, the biggest story here, right? It's not going to be about a team specifically. I think it's going to be just Sunblaze, right? His disconnects. They're really costing his team when he just disconnects like that in the middle of game time.
It won't matter right here. Oh, yeah, it will, because Kai made the save. I was trying to make a perfectly timed goal call, but just didn't work out. But that's fine. Kai came in with the defense. But yeah, those disconnects definitely hurt your team a little bit. It's not quite his fault all the time, you know. Sometimes you just get a little technology issues, a few Wi-Fi issues. We all suffer through those. But we'll see if we get overtime right here. We indeed do. This is going to be exciting. And let's just get a full-on match right here. That's
you're not getting it.
That's too quick. What are you doing?
We're tied.
It's all right.
And what's the series score at this point? Is Butler up in the lead?
Butler's 2-1 over RIT right now, and they just need one more win to walk away. But like I said before, I mean, that was an epic finish for Butler, but as I said before, this could be a Game 5 scenario. Both teams have come to the table ready to play and just ready to... Their fingers are all warmed up and exercised. They're ready to beat each other up in these next 2 games. If possible, maybe 1 game for Butler. That's what they would like. But honestly, really, just an all-around performance, both offensively and defensively. RIT definitely needs to take more shots. However, their shots that they have taken have been more efficient. They've only taken 7 shots, but that's what, 3? They had 3 goals, so that's most of them in. And then Butler's 4, they came from 11 shots. Butler's still struggling to get some shots going off, but at the right time it matters. They're scoring when it really matters, especially at overtime from Astro.
Here's the thing with Butler, right? They've conquered their offensive demons. It feels like, right? In the first game, they just weren't able to find anything. In the second game, they were able to find goals and they won that game, right? But it was way too tight. In this one, when they scored was very important, and they were able to do so not at the quickest rate ever. But 4 goals in a game, especially at this level, is very high, and it's very much so wanted. So the fact that you let in 3, but we're still able to win the game is very, very important. As Kai, he's trying to start us off early. Oh, wow. That was close.
Yeah, Sir Aaron was ready for that feed from Kai just coming off, but then Sebward out of nowhere. Speaking of out of nowhere, Astro gets the first points of the game for Butler. Already off to a good start. Man, that was just from midfield, from the right corner all the way to the left side of the... and just dab on them already. So this is going to be already off to a good start. The start is similar to how the last game did with Astro with the quick goal.
You're saying like you're talking about dabbing the dead meme, right? You're talking about that kind of dab from the 2017 meme as Kai extends that lead. He extends. Butler.
Man, what a juggle from Kai right there. That was incredible. Just taking it to the air, but then instantly just going back up, trying to find the right position for the ball to go in. Exactly. Now it's just 2-0. Butler off to a really hot start. Don't count out RIT yet. The game's just starting for them.
And so it's 2-0 very early on, right? And you can't discount RIT out of anything right now, but they are not playing up to their regular standards. If anything, the double commits, the errors, all that, right, are uncommon here for RIT. You're not used to them doing this at all, not even once in a game.
Exactly. I think they're just starting to, they're trying, maybe there's a little bit of miscommunication on some things. They just need to get their heads in the game. Sunblaze right there with an excellent save. And it looks like all the defense is trying to swarm in, and really, that was just incredible movement, ball movement. Both Butler, but then even better defense from RIT just now. So right now, RIT is still looking to get the goal, but if they have any nerves, just calm them down. There's plenty of ball left to play. It's literally like we're not even halfway through the game yet, quite yet. So just take it easy, just get your focus. You guys got this.
You guys, I mean that's if you're Butler, right? And if you're RIT, keep your head down low, right? Because you've shown us what you can do, Kai! Oh no! Net is wide open! Hits the post, slams the ball off the post and his car as well.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate miss. Just probably lost control of himself as he was trying to go for the ball. But Samwerb already off the board for RIT. And now they're just down 1. This is going to be a pretty good game right here. Look at that. Look at that. That was just great air movement.
That was amazing air movement, and there you go. The lead is cut in half, sliced by a machete here. And, I mean, RIT are back in it. All they need is 1, and the game will be tied, deadlocked once again.
Yes, indeed. And now we're seeing a little bit more pressure from RIT, but right now it's wide open. Uh-oh, Astro! All out of nowhere, just a little miscommunication again from RIT. Maybe it was just all going that ball, but then just no one anticipated the clear from Butler, and then Astros just speeds ahead, just getting that easy score for them, and now it's 3-1. RIT just needs to find an answer on.
And it's 3-1 halfway through this game. I love this so far from Butler. RIT are finding a hard time finding a message to send back, right? They can't exactly answer back right away. And that is very much so good news if you're a Butler fan or if you're a Butler player.
Exactly, especially if you're a Butler player. Right now, you started off the game just being down 1-0. You dropped your first game against RIT, but now you started to make it a little bit of a comeback. You had that overtime win the last game. So now you guys are starting to figure things out. So did Sir Aaron. For the longest time, I've called him Siren, and then I realized, hey, it's Sir Aaron. I don't know. Maybe it's Sir Aaron. We can say his name.
It's Sir Aaron. It is Sir Aaron.
We're going to just stick with Sir Aaron, so if he's listening, I apologize for...
No, he does listen. He gets very mad, actually.
Yes.
Last stream, I actually did it on purpose. Funny enough, just because it was Butler that came late to the game, and so we decided to mess with them just like they messed with us, right? Mess with our time, we'll mess with your names. So That was just our little payback. But yes, it is Sir Aaron.
Well, well, Sir Aaron and I don't have any beef, and I certainly don't want to start any. So, props up to him because just what a talented Rocket League player he is.
Yes.
A part of a talented team he is either. So right now they're just starting to get on a tear, get a rhythm going, trying to put the series away.
And I mean, Sir Aaron, very good, but his teammates there, right? It's not just one player; it's the entire cast of players, right? The entire team there that can just absolutely deliver when they need to the most. Where have RIT gone? They went from massive heights to, well, practically invisible lows.
Exactly. You know, Butler's just playing an excellent game right now. There's no I in, they know that, but there is an I in RIT. That's their opponent right there. I thought I'd try to make that pun as best as I could. That was a quote from Mike. That was almost a quote from Michael.
Almost, but almost is only good enough in horseshoes, hand grenades, nuclear warfare, and there's one last one. I forget which one that is.
Oh boy, okay. Well, anyway, now with 15 seconds left, it looks like Butler's about to run away with this game, but hats off to RT. But they're still in it. They're still in it.
They breathe life.
Don't let me say you guys are over. Look at Joey Dubs just waiting for that pass from Sebworth, just like, hey, I'm wide open. Sebworth's like, here, just take it and just score for me. Joey's like, bet, let me just do that. 11 seconds, you guys got 2 goals, so I'm gonna start to be a little less picky about you guys and try. Let's see if you guys can score here.
They need to score now. No more time on the clock, and that's gonna be it for RIT. They're gonna lose this series as Kai hits it off the back wall. It pinches its way off, and GG's all around. Butler beat RIT in this last amazing series that we had here. And ladies and gentlemen, what a series. That was amazing. It's got a smile on my face practically the entire time here.
Yes.
And I want to know your honest opinion on this, right?
Yeah, and well, honestly, really, just from what I saw, Butler, they started a little shaky. They started a little off. They just didn't know. I feel like, me personally, maybe they just didn't know their opponent very well. But that I could be wrong there. Maybe they do. They're a really good team, and they know who they go up against at most times. But really, just at the end of the day, they just had a little slow start, but then all of a sudden they start to pick it up. They have that overtime win. They have they just have those back-to-back wins, and then all of a sudden, they come out and top over RIT. But hats off to RIT for coming into this game and starting to put on an impressive display over Butler. So I'm excited to see what's up next for these guys.
Is there anything else that we need to say before we go here? Just take a good look around in the noggin over there, see if you can come up with anything to say. And if not, I think we're gonna end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. You have anything to say?
Yes. I mean, if you guys have anything to say, I mean, I would like to ask you, I would just like to say thank you guys for watching, and you guys have just been an incredible audience tonight for all of us. Thank you to our producer, Aeon, and we're gonna have enough content for Rocket League for you guys, including an interview from one of the representatives of Butler. So just take a little quick 5-minute break, 5-second break, somewhere in between. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We'll bring up one of the players from the winning team. So stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, we are back here at EGF. We got ourselves the interview for the last match. We got ourselves Kai from the winning team, Butler University. I'm still here with South Beach. He's going to ask a few questions to you, Kai. But first of all, how do you feel after that big win versus RIT?
I mean, it feels fantastic. We know that they're a really solid team. It's been a long time since we played them, but going into today, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think this was some of the best Rocket League we've played in a while, and I'm glad we got the win.
Exactly. You do say you guys were a little bit nerve-wracking. Kind of showed at that very first game. lost the very first one, but then afterwards you guys picked it up. You guys had the overtime win, and then you guys just popped off 2 in a row. Just what can you say about this team that just works well with you guys?
Like my team.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Butler.
I mean, we just have a nice blend of personalities. We never really get too tilted or discouraged, and it did look a little bit nerve-wracking at first. Definitely out of nerves. Our comms were very disjointed, but I mean, once we calmed down, we took a deep breath. We knew our potential and what we could do, and I mean, we ended up delivering.
And this performance right today just shows how when you guys put your minds to it, right? When you guys are really in there, nose to the grindstone. Out of all the teams here in the league, is there anyone that you really fear now that you've beaten RIT, one of the top teams, obviously?
In like the whole league in general, not just
In the
Big
whole
East.
league in general, yeah.
Definitely Delaware. We haven't played them at all, and honestly, I don't actually know who's on that roster, but I mean, they're clearly a very, very good team. But I think with this win over RIT, we can definitely beat them, and then also probably Seton Hall. I don't remember the last results of the last time we played, but I think we lost. But we know that they're a very good team. But I mean, if we play like we did today, we can definitely beat them as well. So it's not so much fear, but it just depends on if we show up.
Exactly, and you know what? You guys do work well together. You are obviously kind of that defensive presence, always guarding the goal. No one on the team does it better than you. You guys are all tremendous on defense, but especially you on defense. I think you are more of the better goal stopper or like the shot blocker for Butler. What makes you so just take us through like what you guys do for practice to just improve your skills, especially you on defense.
Honestly, I don't practice my I say I don't practice my defense, but a lot of our practice is just playing online and ranked. But for me personally, I always think about if I'm last back. Like, I'm always thinking about how I can buy time for my team to get back. I try to think of when I could challenge, you know, if they have control, how I can bring it back for us. And I know I have to play safe if we end up overcommitting on offense a little bit. And our defensive comms they were a little bit rough in this series, but I just try to remain calm and relaxed and just think about the next move and what can help us the most.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kai, and congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the win. Anything else you want to say before we take our leave here for tonight?
I appreciate all the support, especially my family. It's honestly great to have them watching, and I'm really glad we could pull off a great win. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for tonight. If you want to find South Beach, he has his Twitter right under his name. If you want to find me, just search up my name on YouTube or Twitch. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Also, big thanks to Aeon, who is streaming us once again. And big shout outs to all the teams who played tonight. You guys played fantastic. You gave us a good show to watch, a good product to look at.
Exactly.
For the entire league, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming tonight. We will see you all next time.